All right, what's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Jim of All Trades channel. Glad you made it by. My name's Jim. I am a crypto trader and a Forex trader. I'm here to help you understand the market from an Elliott Wave perspective. Just got a little bit of time here, guys. Want to get you a wave update today. Don't forget, not giving financial advice, just here to help you understand what I'm doing and what I'm looking at in the chart. So glad you're subscribing and glad you're watching the videos. Thanks so much for all the love and the comments you've given recently, guys. We have gotten the down move we were looking at, and so let's look and see what's going on and see where Bitcoin might be headed. Now, as far as some people don't understand what I'm doing, so let me just take a minute on the front end of the video just to explain what Elliott Wave theory is. Elliott Wave theory is a guy named Elliott back in the early 1900s that studied markets, okay, and market psychology, and he basically found that the market moves in fives and threes. It'll move in an impulse wave in 5 waves, and then it'll correct in 3 waves, 5s and 3s. And then he found that there were all kinds of combination of these 5s and 3s as they're put together to create patterns in the market, and those patterns have Fibonacci ratios that you can measure and explain or see the relationship between the waves, and they happen over and over and over again. Okay, and what we do is we take what Elliott studied and we apply it to the modern day markets to get an edge on the market. So what I'm doing here with you is I'm taking what I know of Elliott Wave. I can't teach all of Elliott Wave here. It's just too complicated to teach here. That's what the Discord is for. That's what my videos are for, my Trading Night School videos and the educational Discord that we have. That's what that's for. So if you'd like to be a part of that, we'd love to have you in. But what I'm going to do is take my knowledge of it and say, okay, this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing 3 waves. I'm seeing 5 waves, putting them together, showing you the relationship of the waves, and then doing the best I can with the information that I have to say, where is a probable next target? What's a direction that we can expect the market to go in for the next move or for the next in the next time frame, depending on what time frame we're on. So with that said, that's what I'm doing here, guys. And so we're going to start with a larger time frame, and we're going to get the general direction and we'll show you the shapes that we're seeing. And then we're going to go to the small time frame and say, okay, that's on the larger time frame, that's what we're looking at over the next days and weeks. Now, what's it going to look like maybe in the next couple of hours to next day or two? And so that's what the small time frame is designed for. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that for Bitcoin and Ethereum. With that said, let's jump into the market. Glad you came by. Hope that explanation helps you. And if you want to learn more about Elliott Wave theory, so many resources online. You can look it up. Some of them are good. Some of them are not so good. This is a very safe channel to be a part of. Would love to have you. And if you want to learn hands-on with a bunch of traders that are learning and understanding the market from that perspective, come on into the Discord. We do 2 videos a day, 2 lives a day. We've got we're getting ready to launch our new trader central, basically, that you can come in as a brand new trader and have a safe place to learn in an environment amongst other new traders with mentors and teachers, daily lessons in Elliott Wave and trading techniques and money management and psychology management and just understanding this market so you don't lose your money. It's a great place to be. And in April, I'm rolling out a lot of new things in the Discord. I'm finally going full-time, guys. Finally full-time. So that's exciting. So, but in April 1st, prices go up, and not trying to sell you. I'm just letting you know. So anybody that gets into the Discord and any one tier gets grandfathered into the current price structure. So if you want to join before April starts, you'll miss the price increase. Now you'll end up having to pay for April on April 1st because Patreon bills on the 1st. You'll end up paying when you come in, and then you'll pay on the 1st of the month. But in the long road, you're going to pay a lot less, because of the way Patreon bills and because of the prices increase. And you're going to have so much value. So I just want to let you know about that and just make sure that you guys understand that that's available to you. And again, not trying to sell you. That's not my style. But I'm just letting you know that it's a possibility. For those of you thinking about joining the Discord, maybe you're thinking about April 1st, you might do it beforehand so you don't have to pay the higher prices, and you'll get grandfathered in and into the current price structure. Okay, but all that goes away on April 1st, and it won't be an April Fool's Day. It won't. I'll be rolling it out April 1st, and it'll be real. So let's look at this market now. What I'm seeing here is, on this chart, is a 3-wave correction that is coming down. Now what I'm looking for is this wave to be finishing up in a 5-wave fashion. So let's pull the fibs here. We've got basically a 3-wave move there, a 3-wave to the upside, and now we're getting our 3rd move. Finally getting the 3rd move. For those of you that have been scoffing at me, and I had a guy cuss me out in the comments the other day. I mean, you used the worst language I could ever imagine. just cussed me out, called me an MFer, and really, I'm serious. This guy was, just because I shared my views that the market looked like it was going down, and yelled at me and screamed at me and called me the worst names in the world. I've been called a fool and a crazy man because I'm saying that the market might be going down. And well, guys, the market's going down. There it is on the screen. Market's going down. This is my humble way of sticking out my tongue at you. Not really, but it is. And really, it's a simple way to say, guys, listen, let's take everybody's ideas and treat them with respect. If you think it's going up, I'll respect your idea, and I might disagree, but that's all right. We don't have to treat people unkindly because they have a differing point of view than you do. You can listen. There's a good Bible verse. Let me share it with you. It says this: "He that answers a matter before he hears it, to him it is folly and shame." Folly and shame if you answer something before you listen to it. Some people just look at my titles of my videos and they don't even watch the video or see what I actually say. They just look at the title. They think, what, and then you just call me crazy, rather than listening. So he that answers a matter before he hears it, to him it's folly and shame. So don't be a fool and don't be shameful. Guys, listen to what somebody might say and afterwards consider it. And then you can dismiss it if you disagree. And you say, hey, really appreciate you sharing your idea. Man, I've got a couple really, really good guys in my comments that say, Jim, I hear what you're saying. Appreciate your perspective. I disagree with you. I think that's fantastic. That's a fantastic way to approach things. That's a fantastic way to be as a person. And that's what I would encourage you to be doing as well. All right, so what I'm looking for basically a three-wave move right here to finish up around my first target here, guys, is about 46K, but I see a possibility, guys, a large possibility of coming back down to 42K. So, and then, guys, we even have these lower targets down here. If the market gets moving pretty impulsively, we could be going down to 37K or even deeper than that, guys. My worst case scenario, and I'm not trying to be FUD, I'm not trying to be any kind of way, but I have a scenario that brings us down to 20K. That retests basically, if I just kind of, let me get the log scale on here. The log scale, there we go. That retests the highs, the original highs. It actually will come down and respect the original highs that we had way back here. Let me just put a line on the chart right here. I can see an instance where we actually come three waves. Now I don't think we're going to come straight down to it. Don't get me wrong here, but I think we have a real possibility of working our way down to that 20K region before we even think about going back up for more upside. That's actually going to be very healthy for the market, especially in this leveraged market. We need to squeeze out the long, so to speak. The leverage needs to flip sides a little bit. There's just a lot of things that have to happen from a liquidity standpoint that really the market should come down. Even if it just comes down to these regions, that'll be a healthy correction to continue a bull run. It's very healthy. Okay, so we want to see this happening, so far so good. Today we've had a little bit of sideways action and some kind of corrective pumpage here. I'm watching a trade over here, so don't mind me if I have to stop in the middle of the video to address a trade here, but I'm watching a trade I have in Ethereum. So with that said, let me jump in here to the smaller time frame now. That's the first. This is what we would call a flat, by the way, guys. It's a 3-3-5 correction. We're looking for 5 waves to the downside. If I zoom in now on that wave and show you what I would expect, I'm expecting 5 waves. Now I'm not sure that we're going to get that because in Elliott Wave we can actually make a 3-wave here and it would be okay. But I want to see 5 waves come on down. So let's look at the way these 5 waves need to come. We'll pull the fibs here. Perfect. Looking for a 5-wave move, something like this. 1, 2. All this is going to be 3, 4, and then 5. Something like that, maybe. That'll get us down to our lower targets. To break this low, collect some liquidity before we start heading back up for another round of corrections or another bull run. So that's the way I'm seeing this wave. We need to see this come on down in 5 waves. I'm surprised, to be honest with you, how choppy this wave has come down, but nevertheless, it's come down in a bunch of 1-2s, which makes me think we got a nest of 1-2s, and if we do, guys, this is going to be a huge wave and come down even deeper than any of us can imagine potentially. So guys, this has a potential of really, really coming down deeper than you expect or think. So be careful and be smart with your money, and just know that the potential here for the downside is great. Okay. Now, to be a contrarian to myself, we do have a three-wave move happening right now. We're bouncing around the 1-to-1 extension. Now, we often get bounces around the 1-to-1 extension, but I don't feel like we've got a finished five-wave move at all. I don't think the wave structure is finished. In fact, I think it's just beginning, and that this wave has a potential of even getting way down here, coming down to this region. So I'm watching that very carefully. If we get a nest of 1-2s like we're getting, it really, really means a heavy downside to come. That might be scary to some of you, okay? To bears like me or guys who aren't afraid of bear markets or bear moves, I make money whether it goes up or down. It doesn't bother me a bit. I can short the market or long the market. I'm not a hodler. I'm a pure trader, basically. I don't have a horse in this race, to be honest with you. I don't have a crypto that I'm hodling and that I want to see do well above others. I'm purely in cash all the time, trading back and forth, and that's the way I operate. It's just my mentality. It's the way I like to do it. So anyway, with that said, this is possible. It could be a three-wave move that then begins to come on up, but I'm not seeing the likelihood of that happening. Okay, personally, I see us continuing down. Now, could this come up a little bit more before it comes down? It sure can. In fact, we've had a history of that doing that, but is that going to happen here? I can't say. So let's zoom in now to the very small time frame, about the 15-minute chart, and let's look at the current wave action that's been made and see if we can come up with any kind of ideas for where price action might be going on the 15-minute time frame here. Now, what you can notice here, guys, is that the Elon Musk pump, guys, that you guys call it was simply a third wave, a C wave of an ABC correction. I mean, nothing to be afraid of, and then it came down. It was a beautiful correction for us. We know how to measure this corrective wave in our group, and we measure it to the we measured it to the 1-to-1 or the 127. I think 127 extension. It measured beautifully as a corrective wave, and then we got the impulse off of it. So we've got a 1-2 here, got a 1-2 there, a 1-2 there, and then we got another 5-wave move, and it looks like we're getting a 3-wave correction here. After this 3-wave correction is finished, we're going to be looking to the downside. So you can see that we get this 3-wave move here, and you can see how the RSI is beginning to reset on the 15-minute time frame. It's actually developing. On the 15-minute, not so much, but the 10-minute time frame, we're actually developing hidden bearish divergence, where this peak is being overtaken by this peak, whereas this peak is not. This price is not overtaking this peak. So this may be a 1-2 to the downside, or this may be a 3-wave move correcting this entire wave, which would bring us up maybe to break this top right here, collect some liquidity, and then come down. I cannot say which one's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. I just have possibilities I can offer you based on wave structure that I'm seeing. But I'm not here to tell you what's definitely going to happen on the small time frame. I'm simply saying that on the higher time frames, everything is pointing to the downside. Now, how we get there in the intermediate time, I cannot say with certainty. It becomes harder and harder to navigate the smaller waves, the smaller they are. But you'll see this 3-wave shape that's forming right here, and it looks about finished. Let's check it out here. Boom, boom, boom. We're hitting the 1-to-1 extension. We could come up and hit the 127 extension as a 3-wave move like this. Boom, boom, and then boom like that. Or I see another possibility in the cards here, that this could be a 3-wave move up, and this could be a 3-wave move down, and then we could get another wave like that. And that's a very complex wave, but that's something we've been actually looking to trade in our shadow trading group in our channel, where people actually, we trade together. I show them my trades. I explain the trades, why we enter, where to enter, and how to manage the trade along the way. So anyway, I've taken a break from them to make this YouTube video, and they're fine. And but anyway, that's something we're watching for. We'd like to really see in our group, this move to the downside, and that would give us this three-wave move like this, and then probably another hit to the upside, something like that. That's an idea we're working on, and that'll give us a chance to get more complex, waste more time, and then come out and take out this liquidity right here where people have their stops who went short on that leg. Their stops are up here. The market makers can come out and take out that liquidity and then take it down as they are accustomed to doing. Okay, they do that all the time in this market. If you don't know what stop hunts are, liquidity hunts, short squeezes, long squeezes, whatever you want to call it, bull traps. You know, there's all kinds of things in this market. Okay, so I mean, like right here, for instance, we had this move to the upside, we had this move to the downside, and then boom, really fast, a third wave, and it was just a three-wave move. Took out this top right here, came and retested this area of liquidity here, and then went way away from it. Okay, so anybody that was long up in these regions up here, their stops were probably down here. They've been taken out most likely. There's some of you that are holding your stops even lower than that, and the market is probably heading your way to take your stops out. And probably by the time you lose patience and you're like, this thing's going to go down forever, you know, around 40K, 30K, wherever you're going to let go of your position, you'll finally let go of your position, and that's when the market will go up. If you don't know how to trade in this environment and understand how the market moves, come join the Discord. Again, we'll help you understand market makers, and not just market makers, but the whales and their tactics and how they operate. So anyway, all right, so that's what we're looking for, guys. Overarchingly, I've given you a couple of ideas in here. This could simply be a simple three-wave move like this, and then we're going to be heading down for more downside, or they could bring it more complexly like this maybe, and that'll give you, you know, a three-wave move like that, boom, 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 like that, and then down to the downside. And guys, there might even be more ideas than that. I don't know how it's going to play out and to be able to predict the exact wave shape, but I can see the shape that I have right now and say, okay, these are the things that could be happening based upon the shapes that I'm seeing. And that's what I'm sharing with you right now, based on the shapes that I'm seeing. Okay, I see some divergence on the 5-minute chart here. Boom, boom, kind of lets me know this is going to be coming down most likely here. And so that's going to be good for our scenario like this. Then we're going to probably look to potentially take a long if the market gives it to us, if it gives us the right look. Otherwise, we'll just hold our short. But we're short right now, and we're waiting for this thing to come on down. Otherwise, and then we might take a long here to go ride that wave to the upside if we get it. We may or may not get that. So we're going to wait and see what the market gives to us, okay? Let's take a peek at Ethereum. That's the one I'm trading right now. And, you know, we could start out on the 4-hour chart just to understand it a little bit. Let me remove my drawings here. There we go. Looking at the same kind of move. We're looking for an ABC correction to finish playing out. You have a 5-wave move that began right here. It's 5 waves. Okay, that's one of those 5s. Here's a 3-wave move. I know some of you are counting that as 5. It is not 5. It is a 3-wave move, and it counts and measures nicely as a 3-wave move. Best I can tell right there. And now we have another, we're looking for another 5-wave move to finish, okay? Get us down here to about $1,200 to about $1,000 roughly in that ballpark, okay? We're watching this level for a bounce and this level for a bounce in the meantime to maybe take some profit and get back in as the price bounces. We'll see what the market does for us. The market may just start coming down like a monster in this next wave, and that's what I'm kind of predicting in the next day or so. Maybe tomorrow, I think this thing might start coming down just monstrously, just down fast. So anyway, we're looking for this 5-wave move to play out, something like that, and that would give us an ABC. But don't despair, guys, because that gives you cheap prices to get in and then go take it long, okay? It's going to be retesting this structure zone. May even come all the way down here, wick down here at 700K, 700. My brain's not functioning sometimes, guys. Sorry about that. And then back up. Those are some ideas for you. I don't know how it's going to play out, but right now, my main idea for trading is I'm looking for this wave to finish out around $1,200 to about $1,000, depending on which target we come down and hit. All right, so that's what we're looking for, guys. I hope that's helpful information to you. Let's go in the very small time frame now, just to kind of take a peek at what's been playing out. Ethereum's been kind of almost like you can just calculate it on just on a clock, the way it's working. It'll give you a 3-wave move, give you a wave that kind of takes you down, and then it comes out and takes out that move and then goes down. And I could show you time and time again that that's been doing that. Let me show you a couple of other places here. Right here, for instance, we had a 3-wave move there, started down, 3-wave move back, took out this area, and then boom, down we go. And then right now we got the same thing. Last night we had a beautiful 3-wave move, had this down move, and what are they doing now? They're coming back to take it out before they take it down, most likely. So those are some ideas we have in the market and the way we're playing this market. All right, guys. Well, thanks for stopping by the channel. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Those are some ideas we're playing with. And so we're kind of looking for this basically to come on down. We might also get that flat that I was talking about, this move and then that move. And that would be kind of messed up right there. But that would kind of create a complex wave right here before down. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen or not. I can't say. We're just playing it wave by wave in our group. But for now, looking for a down move down to here. Let's see what we get. With that said, you guys have a fantastic day. Thanks for stopping by the channel. I hope you enjoy your trading experience. If you need some help trading and navigating this difficult market, that's what our Discord's for. All you got to do is go to my description, find my link to my Patreon, become a Patreon supporter, and you're locked into that price for life. You'll love the Discord. Lots of value there. I'm doing it full time now. So with that said, you guys have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.